What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So this is a late video. It's a breaking news video. First thing I want to do is shout out John Bravo Films as well as Ball Busters. The Ball Busters apparently broke the news and John Bravo put out the first video. You see the thumbnail, you see the title. Look, I do a lot of videos roasting Wes Watson. I do videos left and right about roasting him, the Charmutas. You know, I did a new one today on a brand new character. I do this stuff so that we have something to laugh about, right? And I was actually talking to somebody today, and I said, I don't have any hatred in my heart towards any of these guys. I don't know them. But I was honest, and I said, out of all of them, the one that is the closest to me disliking is Wes Watson. And it's because of what he allowed himself to become, right? But let's get to some of the details. Hopefully you guys will go over to John Bravo Films. Check out John Bravo's video. It's a quick video. It's about 4.5 minutes long. As usual, he has all the info on it. You know, everything you need to know, what's available so far. I'm sure in the next day or two, whatever becomes available, he'll have, and I'll piggyback off of him. But I always give credit where credit's due. So once again, Ball Busters and John Bravo, thank you guys for breaking the story. So initially, when Wes Watson got into this altercation at the gym, the arrest report that was shown said that it was a simple battery. That's what was listed. And, you know, I know people have been asking, like, what's going on with Wes? If it would have been one of us, this, and that. I'm assuming they were making sure they had everything in order because Wes is allegedly a multimillionaire. They know that they're going to be having to go up against a high-powered attorney and arresting him. So they're going to want to make sure they have everything right. So tonight, at 2:30 Eastern, so in the afternoon for them, he was arrested, and the charge was elevated to aggravated battery, and it is a felony case he's looking at. John Bravo's video came out about 30 minutes ago, and as of 30 minutes ago, Wes Watson was still in custody. Okay. Now, knowing that's the only details I'm aware of, only details that I saw out, the only details that John Bravo talked about. So let's just talk about a couple things for a minute. Wes Watson. Wes Watson went to prison. He formulated a plan. He said it when he was on No Jumper. He said that he does what he does because he loves attention. And when he initially came out, he got some attention, but it wasn't enough. The narcissist in him needed more attention. And he started to morph into this caricature of the character that he had created in prison. When he was in prison, he would watch, he said he would watch, he was game planning. He was checking out everybody on IG, and he saw what could be. And, you know, he created a character. And it morphed into a caricature. I know I just said that, but I'm saying it again because my mind is blown by this. And so he was the guy on the park bench screaming at his phone. But during that time, he had a whole bunch of supporters. Like when I used to make fun of him back then, man, his people were on me. They were saying I was jealous of him and that he was a great guy and he was really motivating. And then what he did was he alienated that same base, those same people that were appreciative of his stories, not knowing how fake they were, it didn't matter to them, because whether they were real or fake, it was getting them, those stories were getting them to get up off their couch and to get into the gym and to feel better about themselves. And then what did Wes do? Wes moved out of California. Wes stopped being in the park. He stopped wearing that stupid beanie on the back of his head. He started driving around in Bugattis. He before he left, actually, he was leasing a mansion, a humongous mansion, for $90,000 a month or something like that. He became something that nobody could identify with. People that were reaching out to him, that were motivated by him, maybe didn't have enough money to pay off the whole thing at once, and they were like, hey, can we work something out? Allegedly, he was telling them, yeah, and then he'd get half. And, I just heard a story about one of his biggest supporters in the beginning. Gave him $1,500 and got nothing out of it, and had to go through a whole bunch of processes to get his money back. And that led to the Reddit community turning on him, exposing him. This guy, I said it before and I'll say it again. Anybody from California, if you want to be, if you claim to be a street dude, a tough dude, to a lot of places, begrudgingly, California is looked at as the motherland when it comes to this gangbanging stuff. Wes Watson has screamed his head off that he is that dude when it comes to California. He is that dude when it comes to prison politicking and doing time. He is that dude that'll never get a scratch on him. He went into another state, and instead of moving respectfully, he was over there calling people out. Meet me at Elevation Gym. I'm there at 8 a.m. Pull up and get done up, and I won't have a scratch on me. Well, he's been in the county. Well, he's been in the substation, we know, for a few hours. I don't know how their substations are. I don't know if he has bail. I'm sure he will. Maybe they'll make him do a bail hearing. But if he does any time in Florida, I am willing to bank any amount of money that he's going to get his ass whooped. He is going to get what they call over there that heart check. See, you don't get to hide like over here. You got to prove yourself in California, but you got to prove yourself when that time comes. And them other states over there, they're going to call you out. And being from California, I just had a good homie of mine, like a brother to me. I told the story a few months back. He got busted. He moved out to Texas and got busted. He had to get down with like 10 dudes. The homie's my age, 50 years old, about to be 51. I think his birthday's around mine. And had to get down with 10 dudes. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And he didn't go over there disrespecting nobody. But they want to know, oh, you're from California? You a tough guy? Let's see. Wes Watson went into Florida, went into Miami. Talking about it's his city. Whoa. You know how people feel about outsiders coming in and claiming to have taken over their city? I know Wes doesn't get it because he really never lived that life. But you will now. I hope this is an experience that will humble him. I just feel like he's too arrogant to remember how to humble himself. And so it's going to take a bunch of men who have a chip on their shoulder because of the disrespect he has shown their state and their city that are going to humble him. He has all these videos. The DA's probably been downloading all of his videos bragging about the fight and how he whooped ass. How dumb can you be to say that you, and in all your old videos, how criminally sophisticated you are, and to leave all this evidence online. You did the right thing the day it happened when you were like, oh, it was self-defense. I was defending myself. When you did that, that's what you should have stuck to, and you should have never did another video. Every video from that day on should have been the old Wes. You should have slapped that beanie on the back of your head like an idiot like you used to. And you should have talked about how unfortunate it was that you found yourself in that position, but that you learned from it. But your ego wouldn't let you. I hope Wes doesn't have to do time. I hope he gets an attorney powerful enough to get some kind of community service that will humble him more, I would hope. I don't want to see this dude do no time because I don't want to see this dude get hurt, because I feel like there's dudes in there that are salivating. They got cell phones over there just like we got them in the prisons over here. Every prison system has it. And got his ass. I guarantee you there's people that are like, I'm going to light this dude. I'm going to punch that dago off the back of his head. It's very unfortunate, man. Very, very, very unfortunate. And I promise you this, wherever Wes lands, if he does land anywhere in that county jail, and he gets those heart checks, stay tuned. There will be a bunch of brand new YouTube channels, probably with footage of Wes getting his ass whooped, but definitely with stories of what happened, Wes's experience in the county jail. I don't know what this charge is, this aggravated assault charge carries in Florida. I'm sure the homie Hangout, I'm sure you'll probably see this video. I know you're good at all that stuff. Check it out. I couldn't imagine getting out of prison, getting out of the California Department of Corrections, becoming a multimillionaire, and inviting people to come and get down with me, knowing the civil case that will come from it. But now facing that doing time, knowing how many people you have offended, it's stupid, man. But I don't want to take too long. I want to get this video out there. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.